This show is sponsored by MidasResources.com, your trusted source for precious metals since 1996. Call Midas today at 1-800-686-2237.
What is up? Greetings, friends, and welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality and to your well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body and of your health. You're more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That's why we're here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 25 years of practicing pharmacy, I've seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension, obesity, psoriasis, acne, rosacea, eczema, fibromyalgia, migraine headaches, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds, recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called miraculous, but what is in the world of the body and biology simply standard operating procedure, because the human biological system is a healing system. It's a regenerating system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself. And while it may seem like a miracle to some folks, this renewing system is just the way the body works. If you have questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs, if you want to get off your meds and get on a nutritional supplement program, we welcome your calls here on The Bright Side, 866-582-9933, 866-582-9933. If you want to learn more about the longevity products that you hear us talk about on the program, you can get to my website, brightsideben.com, brightsideben.com, and check out the shopping cart with all the fine longevity products. You can also click on the Join Now link if you want to make a little money selling longevity products, or if you want some more information. Or, of course, you can call Phyllis and Andy, or Nasima, or Angela, or Frank, or Danette at 866-735-2470. And don't forget to ask them about my personal favorite longevity product, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine multivitamin mineral complex powder that you add to water and drink. It's a great source of all of your basic nutrients. It's priced right, it tastes great, and it's a wonderful way to demonstrate to yourself or to somebody you know who does not believe in the power of nutritional supplementation how effective a supplement program can be. Beyond Tangy Tangerine, give Phyllis and Andy or Nasima a call at 866-735-2470. All right, thanks so much once again for joining us here on The Bright Side. We're going to continue discussing heart health and diet and nutritional supplement strategies that can keep you off your meds and keep you away from the pharmacy, keep you out of the cardiologist's office, keep you away from the surgeon's knife. But first, I want to talk about one of the pillars of this structure that we build here every day on The Bright Side, something I always call the bright side philosophy. See, the body is constantly breaking down. All of us. Everybody's body is constantly breaking down. And the body is constantly building up. These two processes, building up and breaking down, building up, breaking down, they're always happening. They're happening constantly, 24/7. 24/7, whether you're asleep, whether you're awake, the two processes of building up and breaking down are going on. And this breakdown process is very important. The body breaks down for a reason. The breakdown process in the body is nature's way of assuring that all the cells and all the tissues and all of the organs will constantly be fresh and new. This breakdown process assures that you'll always have fresh tissue. There are medical strategies that some drugs and doctors work with that involve chemically poisoning this breakdown system. This breakdown system is misunderstood. We have the idea that we should not be breaking down, and I'm here to tell you that the breakdown process is a key component of health. If you're taking Fosamax, for example, you're taking a drug that's poisoning your bone's breakdown system. The reasoning being, if we stop bone breakdown, we'll have more bone, and we can eliminate osteoporosis. So people they take Fosamax, which is one of the drugs in a class of drugs called bisphosphonates, and these bisphosphonate drugs like Fosamax, they work by stopping the breakdown process. The logic being, well, we stop the breakdown process, you have more bone. The problem being that while you may have more bone, the bone is old, the bone is more brittle, and the bone is more prone to accidental breakdown. And that's why one of the major side effects of osteoporosis drugs like Fosamax is spontaneous fractures. The drug they give you to make your bone strong actually has a side effect profile that includes spontaneous breakage. That's because the bone that's being maintained by the poison, by the prescription drug, is bone that is older and brittle and more weak. In skincare, we have ingredients that block enzymes that are responsible for breaking down collagen and fibers. Again, the idea being that if you slow down the degradation, the breakdown of collagen, you're going to have more collagen. Of course, the problem, once again, while you have more collagen, it's weaker and it's older and it's less functional than regular collagen. So this breakdown build-up process, technically it's called catabolism for breakdown and anabolism for build-up. This breakdown, and by the way, catabolism and anabolism equals metabolism. When you hear somebody talking about metabolism, what they're really talking about is the combination of breakdown and build-up, the combination of catabolism and anabolism. So this breakdown build-up, this catabolic, anabolic process is always happening. The body is always doing both. But when we're young and we're vital and we're healthy and we're strong, the body is in net build-up mode. It's net anabolic. When you add the breakdown and the build-up, you end up with a net build-up. The net is anabolic. The net is building. When we get older, the opposite happens. We go into net breakdown. We become net catabolic. Just like when you're doing your books in your business or when you're doing your budget at home, you're constantly, hopefully anyway, you're constantly earning money and you're constantly saving money. What matters at the end of the day is not how much you spend or you save. What matters is the net. Are you net in the black, building up, anabolic, or are you net in the red, breaking down, catabolic? The body is the same way. If we are net breakdown, if we're net catabolic, it can show up in countless, really infinite different ways. If you're net breakdown, it can show up as arthritis. It can show up as colitis. It can show up as tinnitus or bursitis or tendinitis. It can show up as diabetes. It can show up as cancer. It can show up as heart disease. It can show up as Crohn's disease. It can show up as celiac disease or any of the 100+ autoimmune diseases that are out there. It can show up as cancer or crappy skin or toenail fungus. The point is, it doesn't matter the specifics of how the breakdown is showing up. We have a medical system that loves to diagnose and to treat diagnoses. You know why? Because you can bill. You can bill the patient, you can bill the insurance company, you can bill the government, and that's the reason we put labels on these conditions that are nothing more than the way the body is manifesting the breakdown process. The medical paradigm is focused on diagnosis because then it can drug the diagnosis. It can cut the diagnosis out with surgery. It can radiate the diagnosis. And that is why, my friends, ambulatory medicine is a complete and utter failure with a capital F. If modern medicine got a report card, it would get an F when it comes to efficacy. Ambulatory medicine, when you separate out heroic medicine, when you get stitched up after you get hit by a car, when you factor out antibiotics, which obviously everybody knows how important those are, when you factor out the heroic medicine, when you factor out the antibiotics, ambulatory medicine is an abject failure, and I defy anybody out there to argue that point. If you're hypothyroid, if you have low thyroid functioning, your well-meaning doctor is going to put you on Synthroid and send you home. And then, of course, he's going to bill you, or he's going to bill your insurance company, he's going to bill the government. The problem isn't your thyroid. It's the general breakdown of your body, which is going to continue no matter what kind of thyroid medicine you get put on. If you're breaking down, there's something that's causing the breakdown. That is, if your net breakdown, there's something that's causing the net breakdown. Your hypothyroidism is not the cause of your problem. It's the effect. It's the sign. It's the symptom of the problem. What we need to be doing is figuring out, why are we in net breakdown mode? Why are we net catabolic? Why are we net in the red? And most importantly, how can we reverse that and go net in the black? I'll tell you more about this here when we come back from our break. This major pillar of the Bright Side philosophy. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll take a break and be back right after this. Don't go away.
Hello, it's Tom Chenault from The Tom Chenault Show. We are experts in home-based business and residual income. We show people how to make money from their home, either part-time or full-time, and in partnership with Genesis Communication Network, we've organized a team to fight back about people not having money, time, or health. And we need your help. What we want you to do is, if you've got an interest in building an organization to fight back against people taking our money, taking our time, and taking our health, we want to talk to you. All you need to do is call this number, 855-308-8326. Again, all you want to do is call 855-308-8326. You can make a tremendous amount of money and end up fighting for a great cause. Please call us right now.
Mike Stenerson from Midas Resources. At no time in history have precious metals been more important, certainly not in my 22 years in the industry. The dollar has lost over 90% of its value in the last 60 years. No fiat currency has ever survived the government printing presses. Ours is not immune. The time is now to be proactive. 1-800-686-2237, extension 116. Anything tied to the dollar is at risk. CDs, annuities, 401ks, IRAs, stocks, bonds, you name it, so decide. Do you want to leave a legacy of wealth or debt for your family? The choice is yours. Call me at 1-800-686-2237, extension 116. That's 1-800-686-2237, extension 116. Be proactive, not reactive. Call 1-800-686-2237, extension 116.
At 30dayfoodsupply.com, you can now purchase a one-of-a-kind product not available anywhere else. A meatless burger dry mix in 4 delicious flavors. With our new Oregon Trail Foods vegan burgers, all you do is add water and fry. They need no refrigeration. They're packaged in Mylar bags with an oxygen absorber for a long shelf life. They're non-GMO. They're gluten, soy, nut, and chemical-free, but they're loaded with flavor. And a good source of carbs and protein, yet low in sodium. Flavors include Italian, spicy Mexican, 6 vegetable, and black bean olive. Go to 30dayfoodsupply.com or call 541-229-0010 and order today. Eat them every day, take them camping, or save them for an emergency. Check them out at 30dayfoodsupply.com and click on the vegan burger icon. That's 30dayfoodsupply.com, where all of our products are produced in Oregon by Oregon Trail Foods. 30dayfoodsupply.com.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Great minds think alike. The network for the independent-minded. The Genesis Communications Network. GCN.
Welcome back to The Bright Side. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Thanks for being here, friends. We're here every day, 8 to 9 Pacific, 10 to 11 Central. If you like what you hear, tell your friends. It's The Bright Side every day on the Genesis Communication Network. If you miss a program, you can get to our archive page at brightsideben.com, where all the programs are lined up. All the programs that we've done since March on brightsideben.com. You'll also find a shopping cart up there with all the longevity products you hear us talk about. You can also call Phyllis and Andy at